One of the oddest of the legends of the Laird of Auchenskeith seems to have been possibly inspired by this strange tree here, this strange sycamore. The legend is that one day the laird was walking round his grounds and he saw a man with a walking stick and a limp coming up the lane. He went down to greet the man and started to look at the curious stick that he was carrying. It was made of hawthorn, and on the head of it were carved clocks, toads, cats, and devil's faces. The man could see that the laird was interested and told him that this was a very special stick, and that if he cared to buy it, he could have it for 10 years of his life. The laird thought the man was a little touched, didn't take much to it, but the man insisted that he could prove the value of the stick. He said, first of all, this was harvest time, and the laird had several farms, and bringing in the harvest was a very long and tedious job. So he offered to speed up the process for him. So he hit the stick on the ground 3 times, and all of a sudden a series of carts turned up with all of the crops all laid inside, waiting to be flailed to remove the corn. So the laird was very impressed. So again he said, I'll show you that we can get all the flailing done, all the corn put into bags. So we went ahead and did that. Suddenly there was a sound of many people with flails, and before you knew what happened, the crop was all bagged and safe. So Laird thought this was a good idea, didn't think the man was anything other than honest. So I thought, right, I'll follow up the joke, I'll prick my finger on a hawthorn, and with the blood I'll seal the contract that the strange man who owned the walking stick insisted he signed. The moment he did that, Nanny Pollock, a well-known local witch, came across and told him that he'd sold his soul to the devil. Now the word to make the stick work was Zacharababble I Bid thee. And this is what the devil had said on the time he used it, but the laird had forgotten. So he had to come to a deal with the witch, that if she reminded him of the word, he would never use it against her. Now for the next few years, the laird was successful in everything he did. Then of course, his end came 10 years short. The devil came to collect him and took him off to the devil's hunt, to the Elfheim. And it is said he was seen at Halloween with the elves coming out of the Cleaved Cove. But it looks as though this idea of this walking stick may have been inspired by these strange shapes here within this sycamore, Celtic maple or Scots plane tree.